Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I try to give you just the information you need. As for myself, I've been doing this for 51 years. I am an expert on IRS resolution matters. I have a big Facebook following, about 5,000 people that personally follow me in my group. I've been on all the national news stations. I am a national figure in resolution. Let me just tell you about IRS audits, and there's sometimes an easier way to go into an IRS audit, and it's this. We go into an IRS audit at our firm, and we have people that have been revenue agents, we have tax attorneys, we have settlement officers, we have tax court liaisons. We go into an audit and saying we're ready to go to appeals. That's what we go into every audit saying, so we don't hang on to that audit like that. You don't want to do that. You want the agent to know, hey, issue us a report, and then we're just going to go take it on to somebody else who is probably going to be a little easier and want to settle your case. So the initial agent who works the case, we're not scared of. We're not scared of anybody, really. There's one of three people you're going to get on an audit: your initial auditor, the appeals agent, if you want to go to appeals. Then you also have, if you want to go to tax court, they kick that back down and have someone else work it. So you got three different people who are really going to go ahead and look at your case. So you go into the case knowing what you have. You go into the case knowing what you don't have. You find out what of those three people are going to give you the most, depending on what your need is. IRS has also what's called the theory of hazards of litigation. Very important you understand this. So as an agent, you want to know how strong your case is. If you have a case on a 1 to 10, that's a 10. You may not even settle a case, but you can still get them to budge because they don't want to still go to tax court with it. You find the agent, one of the three, who's more willing to give you what you want. Usually there's a happy point. You find one person in the mix that's kind of good. Plus, when you're former IRS, they respect you to the point that they know you know what you're doing, and they're going to get enough of a fight that they can make you yourself, the auditor, look bad. So there's a way to negotiate that's kind of behind the scenes that people who don't work at IRS, never worked at IRS, don't know. It's there. Remember, we were IRS. We weren't practicing at it. There's a big difference in us and other people. Anyway, there's a few tricks within that. But remember, hazards of litigation is a big thing. IRS doesn't want to take cases further that they know they're going to lose. Call me if you need me. I give you the best every day. Give me a subscription.